about today is why I've decided I want to compete. So I started my weight loss journey back in 2012. That's when I basically hit rock bottom. I realized how out of shape I was. I was 19 years old and I started working. I was basically just standing all day but packaging parts. After my first couple days of work, I went home and I literally could not stand anymore. I was only 19 and I couldn't even I couldn't handle it. I was so fat and out of shape, I couldn't handle it. And it was like, holy shit, I should not feel like this at 19 years old. So I come to find out Mercedes actually has their own gym, actually a really nice one. So a friend of mine that was working with me, we decided that we were just gonna go ahead and go sign up. And it was my first ever gym membership. First time ever really setting foot in a gym. I just did cardio because I honestly thought that lifting weights would make me huge, because I have this bone structure and I'm just a big girl already. And that was stupid. Anyway, so yeah, that's how it all started. Well, once I got into the gym and stuff, I got onto Instagram for motivation and things like that, and I started following all these girls that a few of them ended up competing, either bikini, figure, they jumped on the stage in a fucking bikini after losing a shit ton of weight. And I was like, whoa, I want to do that. I want to have that, not only that confidence to get in a bikini and get on stage in front of a bunch of people, but I also want, I guess, that transformation. I wanted to be that person that motivated other people, that helped people like me get through their struggles and stuff. So I was like, I really want that. Training and stuff from there, started actually lifting weights and really working towards that goal. Well, while I was working towards that, I got introduced. I don't know what it was, but that day that I was introduced to the three main lifts, the bench, deadlift, and squat, I was like hooked. I was like, I want to get stronger and I want to keep doing this. I was like, I feel fucking badass. So I think that was 2013 at that point that I was introduced to that. So I started really lifting heavy and getting into it. So during that time, I kind of left my old goals, they didn't really matter to me anymore, which was a good thing. I wasn't so focused on what I looked like. I was focused on how much I could lift, and it felt good. And I think at that time, break my damn camera, sorry. I did another meet in August with them, and then another one this past October, so October 2015. And they put on about 100, I think it was a little over 100 pounds on my total in that time frame. And that was awesome. I loved the training, and I loved just focusing on my strength and everything like that. And it was an awesome experience, seeing yourself progress like that. Well, for me, I'm I guess I have a one-track mind. Once I focus on something, everything else kind of falls by the wayside. So for me, when I really got into powerlifting, that was it. I didn't really give a shit about accessory movements. I didn't really give a shit, only if they obviously helped my lifts. But when it came to doing curls or lateral raises or anything like that, I was like, fuck it. Once I got done with my lifts for the day, I was like, I'm leaving. So during that time frame, I ended up actually kind of looking like shit. I mean, I did the 165 class in my February meet, and by August I had gained weight. Actually, I had to cut a few pounds to get to the 181s, which was crazy for me. But I mean, I was focused so much on lifting heavy, I didn't really give a shit. So yeah, by October we had to cut from 181 down to, well, I was probably really 185 down to 165 for my next meet in October. And holy shit, that was like my calories were like super low, but they were pretty low, and I was in a caloric deficit and trying to lift all that. It was tough. So basically, once the meet happened, I was like, man, I need a break. I felt like I was just worn down. My body was like, what the fuck have you done? Because it was my first year of competitive powerlifting, and I did 3 meets, which to me is a lot for a beginner, especially, you know, it was kind of like back to back to back. It was 3 meets and doing 12-week cycles, and I was in a caloric deficit for all 3 of them, trying to make my weight class. And so it was pretty rough on me. I mean, I still love powerlifting. I still do all the movements. I love every minute of it. But that meet kind of like, or that last training cycle kind of wore me down. So basically at the beginning of this year, January, throughout the holidays and after doing that meet, I kind of like went nuts. I went ham. Straight ham. And I got up to like, I think like 195 pounds from 165 last January, February. I mean, like, and I was probably really sitting around 162, 163 most of the time. So like a 30-pound jump in a year's time frame. So that was a lot. So basically at the beginning of this year, I decided, I was like, I need to get this weight off. I need to start focusing, you know, more on the goals that I had when I first started, because that was my first goal. You know, I've always wanted to get down to a certain level of body fat percentage where I don't know, it's just always been a goal. I can't explain it. When you go from being like 250 pounds, oh fuck, sorry again. So when you go from being like 250 pounds to be able to say that 10% body fat or 15% body fat or whatever and step on stage, like, I want that. Like, that is awesome. I'm still proud of like what I've done so far, but I'm very competitive, especially with myself, and I want to push myself to the limit. I want to like see what the fuck I'm made of and what I can do. So at the beginning of this year, I said, you know, I need to get this weight off. But I'm the type that if I don't have a specific goal to look forward to push myself, it's not gonna happen. And then March came around, and I was like, you know what? I want to do a fucking show. I was like, I don't really feel like competing in powerlifting this year. I've kind of decided, like, I just don't. There's not really a show or a meet that I really feel like doing. So why not try to do bodybuilding? I mean, why not try it? See, you know, I mean, just to see if I can push myself that far. I guess a couple weeks ago, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just try my best and see what I'm made of, see what I can do. So I picked a date, November 5th. It's in Nashville, and today is Sunday. I think it's June 12th. Yeah, Sunday, June 12th. So basically 21 weeks from yesterday, exactly 21 weeks, I'll be hopefully doing a show. Now, my strategy right now is I'm cutting, I'm doing some cardio and, you know, basically lifting like a bodybuilder. So I've decided I'm going to go it on my own and see what I can do. Of course, I'm not going to step on stage if I look like a bag of lard, so I'm not an idiot, but I am going to try my hardest, and I think maybe I've gotten Patrick in on it to try to do it with me, so let's hope for that. But yeah, so basically 21 weeks out. Sorry, I'm just driving around because I don't feel like sitting at the house because he's going to get all crazy if we pull up at the house. So I'm just driving so I can keep talking. But yeah, so those are my goals for this year, or my goal, I guess. By November, I want to be able to step on stage because I want to do women's physique. The physique, I don't know, physique just feels like it fits my personality a little bit more, and I really love the poses and the fact that you can do your own thing on the stage. That kind of scares me a little bit, but it also like I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to do that shit. So yeah, of course, I know I have a long ways to go. I mean, I know I do, but I've never pushed my body. I've never really pushed myself really hard. So I've never gotten down really below 20% body fat. Like, I've never even been there before. So I don't know what I'm going to look like. I don't know if I can look that good in this time frame. I'm just picking based on what I think. So I think I can do it if I push myself hard enough. But if I can't and I don't look stage ready, I just won't jump on stage. I'll take a little break and do one next year. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not like, this is not like set in stone. I'm gonna do this show, whatever, you know, whatever happens. It's more like, I'm gonna do it if I'm ready, and if I'm not, then fuck it, at least I tried, you know. So to me, this is more of a learning experience more than anything. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'll be posting like logs and progress, and I'm actually going to post my progress pictures around in here somewhere. I'll probably put it actually I can just put it right up here. But I've been doing like posing and practicing posing, and I've actually looked at suits and things like that, and it's exciting. It's so exciting. I mean, I'm not getting my hopes up by any means. Like, I know there's a possibility that I won't be ready. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. I just am enjoying the process so far. I've seen some changes, some pretty good changes in my body so far. So I'm excited to see how far I can take it. But it's, and I'm also excited that I can share this with people now, because I've been doing these video logs on my YouTube for a little while, and I guess a few weeks now, and I just haven't shared it yet because I'm actually kind of, I don't know why, but I'm just kind of worried about what people think, I guess, how they'll react. Like, but why do I give a fuck? I don't care. And the people that support me will support me no matter what. So, but yeah, so I'll post my posing and my progress pictures right here. And if you've competed before, or if you're currently dieting for a show or whatever, if you have any tips for me, fucking let me know. Help me out. This is what I'm doing this for, is to learn, you know. Or if you have any links to any good studies or anything like that, just let me know, because I'm doing this to learn. And I'm not hiring a coach because, like, I don't trust them or anything. I love my coaches to death. They're fucking awesome, and they know their shit. I really want to do this on my own, and I want to learn. I want to learn how my body reacts. But right now, I just really want to learn this process on my own. And I know it's a science and an art, and I'm excited to, I guess, be a part of it and really learn. And I think also with me learning on my own, I can help people in the future that have either gone through what I've gone through or have been in a similar place. So it's really exciting to me to do it on my own. I don't know, it's more exciting to me right now to do it on my own versus having someone tell me what to do, if that makes any sense. It might be weird to some people, but so yeah, those are my goals for this year. And I'll be, oh god, gross, but I'll be posting more on this as the weeks go on, progress and everything else, and probably posting more on Instagram about it and stuff. So if you want to follow the journey, subscribe. I can't fucking speak. Subscribe to my channel if you want. I don't really care. It's really just for me. But yeah, that's it. That's my, I guess, my little announcement and why I really want to do this. But for everyone that follows me and that really like supports me, thank you so much. I can't express how much it means to me. I've been on Instagram since the beginning of my journey, and it has seriously like been a lifesaver at sometimes when I really needed motivation. So to be able to put myself out here like this and maybe potentially help someone that's like me or has been where I'm at, it feels really good. So yeah, thank you guys. Bye.